Good afternoon, surrendered souls. How are we doing? Today, the power of witness consciousness, meditation, the pain body, quite a combination of bits and pieces. Now, look, bottom line, I had been in a bit of a funk, right? And just in a bit of a frustrated kind of place. I dropped a few angry posts around, and I know I'm not supposed to do stuff like that, but I did anyway because I was in a funk. And I really just couldn't find my way to shift it. Like I did some work around gratitude and that really did help me. It did help me, but it didn't like shift, right? I still knew there was something there. And I just thought, come on, Nadine, you've written two books. How on earth do you not have a strategy for dealing with this, right? And I fully just went into, if you were talking to a client, what would you do? And obviously then I had the answers, right? And I'm going, okay, so you do a little bit of witness consciousness, right? So I sat and just noticed and paid attention to where in my body was I feeling the particular emotion. And then I observed it. And even with that, I couldn't really come up with any messaging around what this emotion was trying to tell me. And then, nothing to do with my own books, then some learning from Eckhart Tolle, in both of his books, he talks about the pain body. Now, if you're not familiar with either Eckhart Tolle or the pain body, get familiar. Go and check out those books. You need to get familiar with that stuff. So I'm not going to dig deep into it because I really am not going to do it justice. But literally, if you just Google Tolle pain body, you're going to come up with all the stuff, right? So I thought to myself, actually, you know what? I thought that I had understood how my pain body was operating, but clearly in this moment, it had managed to transform itself from what I knew those triggers to be into something that I hadn't anticipated was a trigger for me. And literally, merely in the understanding that my pain body had transformed, I literally felt the cloud of irritation recede, right? And I'm not even joking. And this happened as so I was meditating with the girls. And I was so much in a funk that I'd said they were like, can we meditate? Because it's to the point now where if I don't meditate with them at bedtime, like it's a problem. They're like, what are you doing? About good night? No, meditation, right? So we're sitting there, and I was so much in a funk, I couldn't be bothered to guide their meditation. I said to them, this evening, you're just going to do your own, right? We can do snipping scissors of fate, right? And you know how to do that. So do your deep breathing, do it in your head, all of that stuff. I'll sit here with you. So they were doing, and I hope they were doing their snipping scissors of fate. That one I took from, I think it's Neville Goddard. It might be Thomas Troward. But anyway, you probably can go and find that meditation somewhere as well. I think in The Secret, actually, they might talk about that. I might have got it from there first and then went to go and find the original thing. Anyway, I'm off topic now. So I was so much in that funk, I couldn't actually be bothered to lead their meditation. So I was sitting there quietly, everybody doing their own meditation, and I was doing my whole reflect on the pain body and all of that kind of stuff. And so that's where it came up for me. You know what? I've completely lost and forgotten my train of thought.